Hello, hello!
Hello! Please make some noise for Alaska!
And Willam!
And Willam! Yes! Word! Ladies, have a seat, have a seat. How we doing, Roscoes?
Good.
Are y'all ready for a show? Yes? We have a pretty group today.
Yes, legends up here, bitch.
Pretty
I'm
girls
super
only.
Yes, I'm super excited for the episode. Want to remind you guys that we are serving cocktails and food, so be sure to order. Are we ready for this? Because it's going to start really soon. Yeah? Okay.
Also, I do want to remind you guys to stick around because all four of us will be performing starting at 10:30. So you're going to get to see some good shit.
So really quick before we get into the episode, have you guys been watching?
Yes.
Yes, you both have been watching.
Yes, of course.
You'll be surprised when we get some of the girls that are like,
I saw Jinx.
Yeah.
I love Monet.
Okay, so
UK
let's
versus the
see.
world.
Here we go. JD.
Damn.
Well, that was fucking wild.
I kind of live. All right for that. Well, welcome, ladies. So
You can't see that on YouTube.
Roscoe!
Oh no, you can't. Yeah, you can see it on YouTube. Hello to YouTube. By the way, we reached 1 million viewers. By the way, if you guys a million views, I should say 1 million views. I should say. So thank you to YouTube, and if you have subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And then we have these two beautiful race chasers.
Race chaser.
Listen, we love the honesty and just the tea and all the good stuff. So we're expecting nothing less today. I saw Alaska last week, and I'm like, bitch, we're gonna kick Key. She said, nope, we're not. She's like, I'm gonna say
I said
yes
that?
and no. She's like,
Oh, yeah. Because on the podcast, we can edit out anything that we say. Here, no. I loved it. Everyone did great.
You better not. Tell me, who's your favorite so far? Who's your standout whole season?
Well, I loved it. Everybody's done great.
Bitch, you better stop.
My favorite is Bosco. I just can't help it. I'm obsessed with her. It's unhealthy. I really like her. Yeah.
I like cornbread.
We all love
Come
cornbread.
on, LA.
We all love cornbread.
Yeah, so cornbread, Willow, and Jiria are my picks for were my top 3 in my head walking in the room. But
There's
see.
something about Angeria's runways that were just so regal.
Girl,
and so
puddles,
right.
walking
Yes,
puddles.
I love that. And then Willow, super creative and things outside the box, yeah?
Yeah.
So you had a challenge like this where you had to write lyrics. What do you think was the most challenging part for you?
Come on, Rue, I'm gonna snatch the crown. That's all you have to write. They get to design an outfit and then someone makes it for them.
I know.
I love this
I
new
didn't hear that.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, we
Yeah.
were just talking about the Roscoe that they had their costumes designed for them as well. So this is 2 times in 1 season.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We get sent home, but okay.
They got a little budget. And did you hear that they're going to win more money? $150,000.
Oh, yeah.
First runner-up gets $50,000. Miss Congeniality is $10,000.
That's amazing.
They
I
got
love
some
that.
coins.
awesome.
They've been
No,
there.
that's
They're
clutch.
getting season 15's pay.
Well, it's cheaper than paying for therapy for all the girls when they cry about losing. So
So do you think they did the first runner-up thing because it's controversial?
What?
You know what? I think they did it, and I want to believe the best in people. I hope they did it because they know how much these girls spent on their outfits, and they want to reward the girls for doing that.
Absolutely.
Do I think that's why they did it? Who knows? Don't care, but they
During
did it,
a
so that's what's
pandemic
important.
as well,
Yeah,
right?
they did it, and that's
Gee.
what's important. So.
Yeah.
They make $4 million an episode, by the way. That's how much World of Wonder makes per episode. Because there's a discovery for a court case that's happening for intellectual property for something with the show. And, yeah, $4 million.
Pitch.
I love
Snap
that.
Tights, Fabric City, all these sponsors, $4 million an episode. Don't ever feel sorry for them. Those men that run World of Wonder.
She's so shady.
I'm not shady.
I love it.
I don't see any shade. I see light.
Okay.
We live in the light, darling. And I want everybody to look at this mug done by Layla McQueen.
Yes. She's around here
Layla's
somewhere.
in the
They're
house.
sitting
Where is
over
she
there.
down here? There she is. Hi, Layla.
Yeah. Because we know I can't do this myself.
You did your lips.
I did.
Some of them.
Okay, so who do you now? Okay, we have how many we have left? 6 left, right?
Five.
Five
Yep.
left. We got 5 left. We're gonna come back to this.
All right.
Okay, so
That Tic Tac chat wasn't as sentimental as it has been in many years.
None of them had Tic Tacs either. Not one bitch. Not one bitch ate.
So let me ask you guys. You guys have both had moments with RuPaul. You've had that Tic Tac one in particular. How was that for you? Is it really intense sitting there across from both of them, or is it? I mean, is it kind of chill?
No, yeah, it's really scary. I took a whole fistful of Tic Tacs when I did it, and I ate them all. Yeah, no, it's really scary. Wait, she used to do it in drag, though.
Did she?
I think like back 100 years ago, she was doing the Tic Tac lunches in drag.
Yeah.
Which is really scary because you never are that close to her
Right.
in drag. And it looks just as good fucking up close.
Yeah. It is
Yeah.
good. It is good.
Just like your shoes.
Zoom in.
Wait, you won, bitch?
Zoom in. This is not a competition about buying shoes, Willam.
You're garbage.
Willam, I want to know about a time that maybe a time you had with RuPaul that you shared with that.
Oh.
Just the one time.
The last time Ru and I spent some quality time together, there were obscenities, and I thought that she was going to storm into like my little store across the street from World of Wonder because she had just screamed at me from her car. She'd backed up her car to yell at me specifically, and I was like, she's going to get out. So I put my phone right by the door and recorded it, and put it on, and then I ran back to the back to get my rhinestone taser, and then I waited. Because I was like, I want her to come in the door and see me coming at her with the taser so she knows I'm crazy. And then I figured at that point she'd have a heart attack, so it wouldn't really be my fault. But I would have it on video, so, you know, Us Weekly people. Yeah, so that was my last moment with Ru. It's a shame we don't get to spend more time together.
So do you have the video?
Yeah, but none of it's, and she didn't come in the store.
Oh, she didn't come inside.
She didn't come inside, which is rare with me. What's up?
Of course.
Of course.
Okay, so that definitely was a memorable
lost my
exchange.
shoe.
How were your exchanges with RuPaul?
Mine was she just told me to move out of her camera. She's like, "You're in Mama's camera. I need you to move." That was the exchange I had with her on the show. Yeah, that was it.
What a wonderful woman.
I was.
That was sincere. Just how I'm painted, you can't tell.
We heard the pitch, girl. We heard that pitch. Okay, so we have this great cast. We have 6 of them left. 5. Fuck.
Who else is here, bitch?
Girl, I mean, it just feels
Jinx.
like there's still so many girls on there. Okay, so we have 5 girls left, right? Took
Yes.
forever to get to 5.
Yes.
But if you could replace one of them with cornbread, which one would you replace? Oh, you're not getting.
Camden loves the kick.
Yeah. Who was your favorite on that runway?
Daya.
Daya?
Angeria, because I didn't know that she wasn't nailing it. I thought she was, but she sold it. Door to door, honey. I liked Angeria.
I like Diabetti's outfit the most.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with her look.
Yeah, the look is beautiful.
Yeah.
Same. I thought Bosco's outfit was kind of with the corset. That didn't look like
what?
That didn't look
A
like a corset
corset?
that went on the outside. That looked like a corset that goes on the inside.
Yeah. The
Trend
white one.
alert. Exposed corset.
I like Lady Camden. Her outfit was cute.
Yeah, she looked great.
Yeah.
And do you think they all did floor work, or was she like, move a camera up there to?
I
They all must have
don't know.
done it.
Yeah.
They just made it look like Lady Camden invented this move. Like, put the.
Honey, that's the softest she ever looked. Put that camera 20 feet in the air above me. Yeah, don't get this jaw, honey. What? I can say that. Look at this jaw. And she's my friend.
Okay, let's go back to that question you were asking them
Sure,
about
we
who
can
they
go
would
back to
replace.
that question.
Yeah.
So this is why I asked the question. Like, I thought about it because I was like, man, I really wanted to see Cornbread in the top 4, like, and go
Yeah.
all the way. And now, after seeing it, I'm like, but who would I take out and have Cornbread? So what would you do?
I'm going to answer like Amanda Lepore would. I'm having a really good time.
Yeah. I mean, probably Diabetti, honestly, because she went home. Like, she went home first.
She went home. Yeah.
That's like on the report card, you
Yeah.
know? Like, you can't ignore that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Diabetti. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
She does live here, so you never know.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yes, she lives here.
She lived down the street.
Is she here?
She lives down the street.
Well, she can't fit in the basement at Spin. We know that.
There is no more Spin. It's a ramen place now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you get soup there now,
I
girl.
love soup, bitch.
Do you remember that place, girl?
Yeah, I couldn't fit in the basement. Even I was too tall for her. She certainly couldn't with her big ass.
Well, we've upgraded. It's here at Roscoe's now.
Yes, we live in the light.
We love Roscoe's. Okay, so so you're gonna say Diabetti, and you said who, Willam?
Diabetti.
Yeah.
Diabetica.
I love how they're trying to be so politically correct. And,
Okay, but she's thinking
according
about
to
ordering.
the report
You're
card.
not going to eat any kind of food, girl.
Did you find something you wanted to eat, Alaska?
I don't know, something with Gouda. There's like
We
Gouda.
do have some little mac and cheese bites. They're good. I'm gonna get them. Okay, so we decided who's in the top though. Did we decide who's in the top? You said Angeria. You think is in the
Yes,
top? I think Lady
I
Camden probably did the best. Yeah.
They're just so close right now. I
Yeah.
think this is going to set it. We're going to see. Because they haven't had to sing yet this season, right?
I don't think we want to hear them sing. They would have sang for the Rusical if they could sing. That was supposed to be a singing challenge. And then it was turned into a lip-syncing challenge. We have intel.
We'll come back to that.
RuPaul had another coffee enema. Girl.
The joke that never gave at all.
Do you have a question, Batty?
Yeah, let's talk about what you guys have been doing. Is Race Chaser going on the road in America?
Yes.
When?
20 in the future. 2023?
You guys are going to, where are you going first?
The UK.
The UK, yes.
Yes.
We got like a bunch of dates over there, and then we're gonna go to South America, get some Latin dudes, and then we'll do America, and then Australia and anywhere else that they book us.
Yeah.
Okay. Alaska, and the cast has been announced for the Drag Queen of the Year pageant contest. I don't know. Obviously, you guys know about that fear, so very excited to see how that plays out. We have 3 candidates running from Chicago.
I love. What year is this? This is the
It's the 3rd time we're doing it.
third time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The
I love
second
that.
time in person. We're back live and in person this year. I'm so excited.
And it's going to be in Hollywood.
Downtown LA, yeah.
Downtown LA during DragCon, correct?
Yes, God.
So if you guys are going to DragCon, and you guys are going to DragCon, make sure you guys get tickets to go see the show. This is going to be fierce.
Will you 2 lovely ladies be at DragCon?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a podcast booth, the Mom Podcast, and every Mom Podcast girl will be there at least an hour for the weekend or so. So come see all your mom favorites, listen to the pods, friends of the pods. Come on out. Touch it, taste it.
Yes, God.
Okay, I love that. So, all right, what are we thinking so far with this episode? Oh, I did have a question for you guys. First impressions. Did you guys on your seasons have any really memorable first impressions from anyone on your cast?
Yeah, I thought Alyssa Edwards was way older than she was. Because she used to paint like
Paint
crazy.
all that black.
She walked in the
Texas.
room and looked crazy. And then she acted crazy. So I was just like, what is going on with this person? I still feel that way a little, but like I know, like I get it.
I just thought that Sharon was obviously being pulled for. That was all that I could tell because they let her do hers twice. And then I was like, well, can we all do it? And they were like, no, come outside and let us yell at you. It was literally that. So like it was very clear that Sharon was the one. And that's funny because like her hat fell off and she looked stupid and we all laughed. And I thought that would have been a good, first impression because she won the episode. But like the one that they showed was of course her going in and then just sneering and doing that thing. Her hat fell off. It was filled with trash bags. We were all like, who is this goon? But winner. I do love that they said one of us is going to be America's next drag superstar. And I was like, no, one of you is going to be the winner. It's up to the audience who's going to be the next drag superstar. Because, like, our season, like, Latrice, come on. She's the one everybody remembers from our season. They're like, what season are you? And I'm like, Latrice is... Oh, yeah.
We had Latrice here last week, and I literally said the same exact thing. We have people who win the season, and then we have just people who win, period. They don't have to win the crown. You know what I mean? And, I mean, we have two right here. Someone who actually won the crown, and then we have someone who is...
Baby, I have crowns all in this now. Look at this.
Naysha, what was your first impression walking in the workroom?
It's tiny, and the walls are fake.
Yeah.
Literally, when we walked in, the walls are doing this. I'm not joking. I'm like, oh, shit.
And what about the girls you were with? Did you see somebody you were like,
They're
"Oh,
tiny
she's
and
kind
fake, too.
Oh, shit.
No, yeah, who was, Cynthia was already there. I had already known Cynthia. I don't remember who else was there. Like, before, because I was like fourth to walk in, so I don't remember who was already in there. Mine was a long time ago.
It wasn't Derek Barry. Damn it!
How did she just start laughing at her ass?
She loves to laugh.
She just started laughing at her. Bitch, you messed up.
Girl, right in your face.
Girl, live, laugh, everybody say love.
Yeah. What did you guys think?
I want to know why RuPaul looks like Genuine in this video. Like, it went back to like late 90s, early 2000s. Like, what the fuck?
I thought the chicken was delicious.
I always think it's so awkward when she does stuff like that. But anyway, what did you guys think of it?
I loved it. First of all, I love that song. I think Catwalk's a really good song. Ever since RuPaul did that performance of it in like the first episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, you nailed the choreo too.
I know, I got it.
Wow, sitting.
Yeah.
I thought Angeria's verse was great, and I liked
Yeah.
Willow's verse. Yeah.
And Camden's verse was really fucking good too.
Yeah, Camden had a verse too. She did, that's a fact. That wasn't shady.
So did Batty.
I'm kidding, nice
Bitch.
girl.
I think Diabetic actually looked really good.
I love that.
Right?
One
The
piece,
yellow,
yeah.
the hair. She just
Yeah.
looked really, really good.
That
Yeah.
was one of her best looks. But she's talking about sky-high heels and stuff. She changed her shoes to lip sync in that short little scooter booter heel last week. And then she walked back in the workroom this week with the big heel. I was like,
Who would dare change into a small heel for a lip sync? I've never heard of that.
I don't
That is
know.
terrible.
I've only won my lip syncs.
Me too.
Okay, I see why we're friends.
And I put on really small heels to do them.
But-
Like or flat.
Your hair was big enough that nobody was looking at your feet.
Okay.
And you're my friend.
Who's in trouble? Who's in the bottom?
So, I don't know. What do you guys, what are you thinking?
Who was the one that missed the lip sync? I didn't notice.
I
don't
catch
know.
that. I didn't catch it.
But I mean,
But I also don't remember Bosco's verse.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. What are your opinions? Who's in the bottom?
Who do you
One,
think is in the
two,
bottom?
three.
Bosco Daya.
Bosco and Daya is what I heard. Yeah.
Bosco Daya.
Bosco
All right.
and Daya.
Yeah. I think Daya looked great though. So if she is in the
did.
bottom, good.
Yeah.
She gets to wear that outfit and spin and twirl a little bit.
Oh yeah, and Camden's runway, the fucking princess, fucking so sickening.
Yeah, Camden's turning it out for sure. That
Wow,
look was
whoa.
one of. I think that was one of the best looks from her this season for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing about Camden is that she's been looking better and better and better,
Yeah.
opposed to people who start really strong and then they start to kind of fizzle out. Because
Yeah.
last week was last week the ballet?
Yeah, tutus.
So tutu, right?
We only
looks
saw two
stunning.
tutus.
She looks stunning in the tutu.
Two tutus.
Well, Willow, we were talking like mushrooms, death, rats.
Yeah.
You'll never forget it.
Like no one else has come at that angle like that she's come at, and it's interesting. Even if you're not here for it or wouldn't wear it, you're like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you know what I always think of when looking for like a winner, that none of the winners that have won before are like the one previous or prior. Everyone is so different, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I think of that with this cast. Like,
Now,
who's different?
let's find out which...
Batty made a very good point. Lady Camden and those earrings. She can't perform in them. They'll get caught in her ponytail.
But get caught, honey.
These are drag things we think about. You may not, but it's important to us.
Can't twirl in them, bitch.
Can't
They'll
twirl,
fly
can't
off.
suck a dick, can't twirl, can't do nothing in those earrings.
Absolutely not. Watching the little recaps, Lady Camden for me and Willow for me, those are my top two. They're the ones I'm hoping go all the way to the end.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Because they gave us a good
Yeah, they
recap
did.
of like
With,
everyone's
their
kind
looks
of like
and stuff.
yeah. And Willow and Lady Camden did it for me. What about you, ladies?
I'm gonna say Willow and Angeria.
Yeah.
All of her runways
Ah.
were just exquisite.
Yeah.
And we've said that like when the girls come, does the runway really like is it really counted?
Does it matter?
Does it matter? I mean,
Little.
her runways fucking mattered, bitch. They were so
Yeah.
fierce.
Yeah.
Daya looked pretty fucking super this episode, though. The yellow,
She did.
her outfit was the one that I would wear if I was in the video. And then that final runway with the bustle and the burning and the distressed, I'm
Yeah.
here for that. I wouldn't have worn that, but like I love the idea, and I thought she looked fucking great. It's just her verse was a little like,
Ashley Simpson on SNL.
very. Thank you. This is why we pod. Who do you
What
think?
is this? Who do I think what?
Who do you think who are your top two based on
Top
the little
two?
based on your little recap that we got from that?
Definitely Angeria.
Angeria.
She's just kind of never fucked up really in the whole fucking show. So like she definitely needs to advance
Yeah.
through. And I just think Willow Pill is just one of those captivating characters that has just brought so many inventive things to the runway. So yeah.
And it's like she's one of those queens that not once, at least I haven't heard anyone say, she reminds me of,
Yeah, very.
because she
No,
does
no.
not. She
Yeah, that's
does
so true.
not, right? She's
So
like
true.
her own, I love. I think
Do
that's
you
a
need
great
help?
quality to
It's
have.
got gluten.
What do you need?
It's what?
What's
What is that?
Those are fries.
This is mac and cheese Gouda bites.
Did you want
one?
some fries?
Thank you.
Thank you for
Who's
sharing.
got gluten?
Is this buffalo sauce? Oh.
Sure.
Not too much. You have a show later.
Have more than one.
Uno más.
Just take the basket,
Thank
girl.
you.
Can we?
I'm Dorothy. You're total.
Can we
Get in
get
the
her?
basket.
Can we get her own fries and some of the Gouda, the mac and cheese little bites? I can share some with you. You can have.
I can't. No, I don't. I can't
You can
have those. But the fries
Yeah, we'll get her some fries.
and the buffalo sauce.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yes, that.
Whatever you like.
Do you have
That-
celiac?
Oh, is that ranch?
Are you
This is ranch,
diabetical?
yes.
I'm not diabetical.
You know,
No.
I was thinking really quick, because they were talking about diabetic being diabetic and having to wear an insulin pump, which you never saw one time throughout the whole
Not
season.
once.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, I do have a friend who also is diabetic as well, and she's like, when she doesn't have her shit, she gets real crazy. And like, she will talk off the cusp, and she like, so I'm
Are
wondering
you gonna
if-
try to blame Daya's attitude on that right
on her
now?
diabetes. I'm wondering if maybe that has something to do with it.
Maybe I have diabetes.
You have a lot more than diabetes, bitch.
Honey, I got the sugars.
I just think Daya was playing the fucking game. I mean, listen,
Is anybody
it's-
diabetic in here?
This bitch, I cannot.
Are you diabetic?
Sure, let's
Is what
let's
I'm
break
saying,
all the
does
HIPAA
that happen
violations
to you?
right
Like when
now.
you, does that happen to you? Yeah, like I know when I don't eat, bitch, I'm mad as fuck. So
See.
like, you know, sugar and stuff, you know, like I love
Thank
ketchup.
you for being so open about your health.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so
Tea.
much.
This bitch.
Okay, I'm done.
So you're gonna be on Drag Race?
I always love this episode because we get to see them like look at their pictures and give us a little something and all that good stuff. I love that. So I thought we'd do it today. So here's a picture. Alaska.
Oh.
What would you say to this cute little guy with the glasses? Oh my God.
No, that's the best part. Is they show the picture and everyone goes, ah. Also, why the fuck was diabetes age 1?
One.
Age 1, you just be like, goo goo gaga. I love this question. I think it's a sweet thing and a sweet moment, but I would not interfere because I believe in time travel rules. You cannot time travel to the past and interfere, so I would say nothing, and I would just be like, you look great, doll.
Okay, so Willam, what would you tell to this twink Justin Bieber haircut looking motherfucker?
That was like 5 years ago.
Did you just move
That's
to
like
LA?
Bitch, I was looking and looking for the youngest.
Oh,
this is the
God.
one that came up, girl. This is
I would-
as far back as I can.
I would probably just tell myself to charge more when I started hooking. Because, like, honestly, $90 for a blowjob. It was $120, but I had to give $30 to the house. It was just like, now it seems like cheap. Like, I should have just rounded up to 100. Why didn't I love myself? So that's it.
That's all.
And more
Nothing
updos.
else.
More updos.
More updos. I live. No, I always think it's like this. Do you guys like this episode, by the way? When you guys do that? So people are like, not really. I want to laugh. I don't want to. Which I get,
personal.
right? Because it gets kind of mushy.
Do you have any family members that have killed themselves that you'd like to cry about?
Oh, listen.
Well, come on. Michelle knows she has a sister, and they know all
And
about
that-
that, and they're
I
trying to
sw-
make the bitch cry before the finale. Fuck
I swear
that.
to you, I thought the same exactly.
Like-
when it came out, I'm like, come on.
We didn't get this out over the season, so we'll just shove it in a casual Tic Tac lunch. Tell us about your trauma. Spill it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
really
just-
sad, and there are 5 of them, so it's like even more sadness. Thank you, Drag Race.
How them fries, Alaska.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Naysha, what would you say to your younger self?
Oh, girl, I'm not even going there. We're not going to do all that.
Batty, what would you say to your younger self?
It's gonna be okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks great.
Thank you.
It looks lovely.
You got 10 nails. You're doing great.
Do you still have? Oh, yeah. You got gloves on.
Yeah.
She's still got 10. We're good.
And Naysha is so pretty.
Don't.
That's all you got
I am the
tonight.
last one to do nails.
Girl, the edit.
That
You know it did
dial,
not
girl.
go like that.
Snip, snip.
Okay, so what did you ladies think? I mean, we have a whole season of. I mean, half the cast made top 5. So.
Yeah, that lip sync, I wasn't sure who was going to stay because I wasn't really impressed by either. Like, there was no I was like, oh my God, she jumped and then she kneeled. That was the big move. She
You did
jumped
that
and
last
then
night.
kneeled. Honey. Yeah, I'm glad everybody gets a chance to show off their outfits for the finale. But, like, that That song, I would have loved if Angie just waited till Beyonce came in and was just stood still, because that would have been sickening. A show of like just like resolute power, like, bitch, I'm waiting for B. But I did, and Telephone is my favorite song. All I want to see is Gaga and Beyonce to do it live once before I die. That's all I want, because it's never happened, and that didn't give me a version of that. What'd you think?
Yeah.
I thought it was great. No, I did. I thought it was fun. I thought Willow was the winner. For some reason, Angeria was like, because she's like so good at lip syncing, but for this, she was just like, I'm doing the robot. Like, I don't know what she was doing. I thought Willow was gonna win, and then I was like, that does not compute. Like, Angeria has to be in the final. That can't. So I was really surprised by the thing, by the end.
Who did you think won? Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah, there wasn't like a wow factor there, was there? I mean,
No.
This thing fell on her knees. I mean, awesome, cute. Like, you were really wet about that over there. But I mean, for me, I'm old, bitch. I'm not getting on my fucking knees. So no.
That's the UK move. That's what they do over there. Over here, we do like splits and like flip. No, not we, but in America, queens do. And in the UK, they're like, I'm gonna damage my knees forever. Yeah. Thank God Diabetes is here in Untucked.
Yes.
There's only 5 of them left. She's like, no, you're wrong. I want to fight.
We're fierce. They put us through that. We're like the fiercest queens ever.
No. Thank God. It would be such a snooze if Diabetes wasn't in Untucked. Everyone's like, we're all friends. I really like
you're
you.
so good. You like circle jerks? Honestly, we very, very much love each other. Angie and Willow. It's weird because they've only spent time together in the workroom and the vans. Like, they're not allowed to hang out at the hotels like we did. So, like, the fact that they've developed these relationships.
Oh, no, they told us that they did.
What?
Like 1 or 2 of them, sometimes 3, would get some time in the jacuzzi or the hot
go
tub.
Oh, yeah.
And like they would, so Willow and Angeria.
But they weren't
would
allowed to,
always
like,
pair
leave
up.
the hotel.
No. Yeah.
We went to the mall.
Yeah. So
That's why you're not on the show.
We went to the club, the mall, the tanning salon. We went everywhere.
Didn't you run?
you?
Whose season ran into Michelle Visage at like Starbucks or something? And then
Was that you?
That was
was
that your season?
3.
And then that happened, and then they were like, okay, that's it. You guys staying at your hotel, like no more.
They locked it down after my season, and then Vicky and I went to try to visit Detox on her birthday, and they saw us. There was a room open, and the PA said, it's Willam and a big girl who looks like she does drag. And then we ran out, and Detox almost got kicked off the next morning. She'll tell you the story. It's great. Buy her a shot or give her a line.
We got.
Sorry, don't give her a line. Give her the bag.
Oh my God.
She fucking deserves it. Her name's Detox.
All right, it's that time for some Q&A. So let's do some questions. Is there anyone in the audience that wants to ask? I have one over here. I'm going to come right
I'm
over
going to
here.
start right here with my friend who is, what's your name?
Fuck me in my drag.
Hi, Joe.
Hi. So my question is, do you think I can be the next diabetic? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm wondering. So I'm a huge fan of the pod, Race Chaser, Hot Goss. Willam, I've been watching the Beatdown since it was on the Stylish. Yeah, it's okay, and I'm still here, so it's. But my question is about the exclusivity period that WoW has on the new girls, because I know on the pod you've talked about not being able to have some of them on. So I'm just wondering what exactly that's like, how tight that leash is, and how that kind of changed over the years.
5 days after I was off of Drag Race, I was doing a show in New York, and Dateline came to film, and I emailed them. I was like, hey, I'm going to be on Dateline randomly. I know I have to check with you for a year after for any television performance rated. And they were literally like, oh, don't worry about it. I was like, okay, well, I'm just doing my job and telling you. And they didn't care then. Now they really care. We tried to get that hot pit crew guy who was in Winds of Daytona, because he's friends with one of my friends, and he was like, let me check with them. And then he's like, they said no. We're like, we know. We just wanted to see if we could get you on. We were hoping you weren't going to check.
Yeah, they're like not allowed to do anything now. which like they have to sign with a certain, a certain management company. They're not allowed to do their own tours. They're not allowed to do music unless it's approved. They're not allowed to do anything. So I think that hurts all of us because like fucking let them fucking put out a music video if they fucking want to. Like I can't imagine being on such a tight leash, and they're definitely not allowed to do our podcast.
Did you hear that song that Rosé put out and then got taken down hours later? Like
Yeah, like that kind of thing. It's like, just let her do a song.
a song.
To piggyback off, let me ask you guys, why do you think that is? Why the leash? Why
Control.
the control? But why? Why do they benefit from this?
The
or?
same reason they gave out a price list on the girls now. It's a literal price list on the base pay, and then it has the listing of what they make from the place that they placed. And it's like, I mean, June Jambalaya is going to do great.
Okay, so I have a question over here, but before we get to that question, shout out to Aja in the house. Give it up for Aja over here.
House of LaBeija!
Work. Okay, so we have a question right over here.
Hi, my question's for Willam. Where do you see Suckless going, or do you have any plans for Suckless to bring on more stuff?
Forever 21 just placed a reorder, so it's going to be there again, and we're talking to another major retailer, and hopefully that'll be happening in the month. And it'll be at DragCon, and it's available online.
For those of us that don't know, tell us what.
Suckless Face and Body is a makeup company. It's glitter, it's lip stuff, and it's lashes. No brushes required, only fingers or feet. We got lots of good colors, and it's for drag queens, but anybody else can use it too. And we don't fuck up the turtles anymore. It's vegan.
Ooh, I like turtles.
I like turtles too.
I like turtles. I have a question over here.
Hi. So first of all, I have to say thank you to Willam because I found you back in 2014 before RuPaul, Drag Race, anything. I was literally 15
Todrick
years
or
old.
Shane Dawson? Which one?
Neither.
Okay.
I found you before. So I was literally 15 years old watching the Beatdown Living.
Thanks.
So one of the things I was obsessed with was the American Apparel ad girls. So I was wondering if you guys had any like really good or funny memories from that time.
Yeah, so many. We have a documentary that we filmed in 2017 that's coming out in August, and it's Courtney is so funny, and people don't realize it, and you're just gonna see her be like, she does the rudest thing in the world. She farts on a microphone, and it was the one day out of 15 shows that we were using the house mics. They weren't ours, and the sound guy was appalled, and you could hear it and smell it. It was like nasty boots, but it was great. So go see the documentary and you'll love it. What's your favorite memory?
And they get in a fight in
we
the
got a
documentary.
huge
Courtney
fight.
and Willam, they like get in a screaming fight.
Like, you're such an idiotic person.
I called her a bilby bitch. Australian cunt. Yeah, it was bad. It was great.
And that's coming out when, you said?
August.
August. Look out for that. We have another one over here.
I feel like you guys are such moguls of media. I love all the podcasts, the books, everything that you guys do. How do you decide what's your like next venture?
Whatever fails, you do the opposite thing.
What are we doing? Oh, there's like a new podcast coming out. We haven't announced it yet.
No, we haven't told
Have we?
anybody. No.
Should we do it here?
Are we allowed?
Who's gonna get us in trouble? We own the company.
Up next, couples retreat. Are you ready to go, girl?
Totally. Okay, so next, well, first off, we have Layla McQueen in the audience. Let's say hi to Layla McQueen over
Hi,
here.
Layla.
Hi, Boo.
She is responsible for making Bob look
Stunning.
amazing, stunning like never
this one.
before. And of course today with Willam. But piggyback off that, she works on We're Here. And next week we have Shangela from We're Here.
But wait, there's more. We also have the newest host of Drag Race franchise, France. Nikki Doll will be in the house.
Yeah.
So the link is live, so go ahead and get your tickets for next week. And then we have a couple more questions over here for the lovely ladies.
Hi, I'm a big fan of the pod. I listen to it every day. My question's for both of you. Willam, you say on the podcast a lot that you would play strategic on All-Stars. If you both were on the same season of All-Stars, would you pick each other's lipsticks if you had to?
No. No, I wouldn't. It would be just Roxy Andrews all over again. Like, I couldn't. I can't be like, no, you're my friend. Fuck you. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. I'd probably pick somebody else other than the person that I work with and I'm friends with a lot.
I also don't think it's likely we're going to be on All Stars. But who knows?
Okay, we have one more for you.
Okay, I actually have 2 questions. First of all, Willam, do you validate parking?
No.
Okay, great. And second of all, if RuPaul were to walk in right here, right now, at Roscoe's, what's the first thing you would say to her?
I don't think I would bug her. Honestly, like, I don't watch the show for her anymore, and I don't need to bug her. She never did anything bad to me personally. It was how she treated other people around her, which was so offensive to me that if I would have not done anything, I wouldn't have been able to literally cope with myself in the future. I would have been kicking myself. And karmically, I feel good about myself when I go to bed. Whose ever bed it's in?
I would say, oh my gosh, RuPaul, hi. And I think she remembers my name, so she would say hi. And then we'd quote Golden Girls at each other. That's what I would do.
All right, we have a question here.
Hello, my name is Rodrigo. First and foremost, deep friend of the pod. Basically, my question is, like, where do you come up with these, like, quick melodies, like, put on a wig and suck it? Like, to me, it's a bop. And I literally just move my head around just for that.
Put on a wig and suck it, suck it.
Put on a wig and suck it, suck it. Yes.
It was actually my senior quote. I don't know. We just
It comes from the Lord.
Most drag queens just have this ability to, like, you know, captivate an audience. I mean, look at Derek Barry up there.
Trigger. Trigger.
No, don't do it. We have a question from Layla.
Hi, ladies. First-time caller, long-time fan of sibling rivalry.
Okay.
You guys look different.
I just want to know, you having fun up there?
RuPaul did it tonight. Did you have fun up there, girl?
Did you have fun? That looks so fun. Ooh, I love that brooch. Yes, I had a ton of fun here. Roscoe's is the best gig because, like, you know, we're sitting. Who gets paid to sit like this, usually, ever? We usually have to be on our feet. And then you get to do number, and you get to meet people. They got snacks, men, alcohol. Yeah.
I wanted to introduce you to the one who sent the gift over. Say hi.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Thank you. We love gift givers.
I hope you like them. If they don't fit, I'm sure you guys can reconstruct them into something or other.
This is a shirt, and it says, for me, for me, personally, in general. Because this has become a thing. It's become like a part of the lexicon. It comes from Jiggly Caliente. And she was in Untucked, and she was like, for me, personally, in general, two drag queens dating is disgusting. And so now we just say, anytime we're giving an opinion on anything, for me,
personally, in general.
So thank God, and thank you for the blouse.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Mine has a picture of Shauna Brooks, who's an Atlanta drag legend. Who, if anybody remembers season 2, Nicole Paige Brooks was like, has anybody seen that 8x10 of my drag mama, Shauna? It was right here.
That is a deep...
She was looking for the 8x10.
That is a deep reference. Nicole Paige Brooks can't find something from her station on season 2. That's what it is.
It made me smile. Thank you.
And he has a question for you guys, by the way.
What is your most and least favorite look that RuPaul's ever worn to the main stage?
Ooh, my favorite was probably the rocker mohawk with the black streaks.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That was really great. She looked good when she sent me home, too. It was like green, like kind of Asian influence. What was yours? You like them all.
There was this, my favorite one, it was one of the first times she wore like a huge ball skirt. It was like a deep purple, like deep blue, and like very yellow blonde hair. It was like season 6 or something like that. And we had never seen that silhouette on her. It was very breathtaking. Least favorite? So I don't
I didn't like the
know.
episode where she wasn't in drag. I'll just say that one.
What, the face kini?
No.
That was great.
Episode 1, season 9, the Gaga one, because Gaga was in drag, but she wasn't, and it wasn't a face kini. I love her sunglasses one with the ponytail. That one was dope.
Yeah.
Are y'all having a good time?
All right, we have a question right over here. Oh, go ahead.
And then I have a question from a familiar face.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Corey, and I would like to know what your profession would be if it wasn't in the entertainment industry.
Oh, that's my brother, by the way. My brother Corey is here. Yes, star of the hit television program Brolaska. The smash phenomenon. What would my career be if I wasn't in drag? I mean, I would still be doing drag because I like it. But if I had to choose like a career, I don't know, graphic design.
Yeah, you're really good at that. She's amazing at that. I think I would be a large animal vet because they have access to ketamine.
Oh my God.
And who doesn't love ponies and Dobermans and like Great Danes? I love big dogs. Yeah, so a vet.
I have a question right here for you.
Hello, name's Liam. Future drag queen, Wilma Fistfit.
That's a good name, Wilma Fistfit. That's pretty.
Thank you.
And
I
it's a beautiful
appreciate it.
name.
And I was just curious, Alaska, what your favorite crystal or gemstone is. And Willam, I was wondering what your favorite big dog is.
I love Crystal. That's from the podcast. Okay, my favorite. I like amethysts. I think they're really pretty.
Do you like journeys?
Amethyst journeys, indeed. Yeah.
I like St. Bernards.
Question.
Hi. My name is Josh, and I just wanted to say thank you. This for a lot of people, the pandemic was really hard for me, and I was like, I'm not gonna be that gay that watches Drag Race. And then with all this time in my hands, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I don't know what the fuck I was waiting for, you guys changed my life, and I moved here back home from LA, ironically, and I worked on AJ and the Queen as an extra.
Oh my God,
first
I'm so
drag
sorry.
show was of. I know.
Are you okay? Do you want to call the Trevor Project?
I was. I was, but I'm so verklempt. Watching you guys and listening to your podcast has I'm like seeing Beyonce right now. You guys changed my life and let me survive this year, and I just couldn't have gone through this pandemic without you guys, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question right here.
On a different note, I was gonna invert the usual question of who you want to see more of in the future and ask which queens would you ban from ever coming back to Drag Race?
See how they love the drama here, girl. Ban. Last week they said Tyra because she's already banned, and
Yeah,
they thought it was
watched.
an easy answer. They're like, oh, Tyra.
I mean,
I thought everyone did really great.
I don't know them all. Ooh, so maybe I'll just pick a bitch I don't know and start shit. Me, I mean, I'm banned anyway. That's the easy answer. And I won't
yeah,
make-
that's a good one. Willam.
Yeah. So you think I should go home?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I have one right over here. You have one, or?
I do, yeah.
Okay, go for it, and then we'll do over here.
Naysha kind of touched on this earlier. I'm curious, how much do you feel like previous winners affect who's really eligible to join the Pantheon? Because I feel like in earlier seasons, there's a sense of like, they're not going to crown a comedian after Bianca. They're not going to crown a fashion girl after Violet. Do you still feel like that's very true and affects like a girl's real prospects walking into the workroom?
Sorry, you go ahead.
I was just gonna babble and stutter until you said something smart.
Oh, I love that. Like our podcast. That's what we do. Well, no, they do. They literally do a song in the Las Vegas show that's called "Losing Is the New Winning," because they're like, it doesn't fucking matter who wins because it's what you make of the experience afterward. And so, you know, I mean, it doesn't really. I don't know who you know.
Yeah, I think it's just like,
don't win Drag Race. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it just depends on the talent pool and who they got and stuff.
Question over here.
Okay, my question is for Miss Alaska. I am pretty sure that I made your chai at Starbucks earlier today, and I just want to know, how was it?
I live for that!
That is so
I
cunt.
live, bitch.
Wait, first tell us the order.
It was a venti chai latte with almond milk, extra hot, and it was so good. Can I shake your hand,
come
please?
over here.
Yeah!
It was that good. It really fucking was.
Did anyone else make any food orders for them? Anything else? Your question?
Travis? Just kidding. That was a joke.
I don't.
No, Travis. Okay.
What is that a reference to?
I
don't know. What is that? Do you want to explain
Is that
it?
from the podcast?
It was from another view. Yeah, last time you were here, someone just said Travis. And it was really funny. Anywho, sorry. Yeah, listener of the pod, and
not a fan of the pod.
Oh, big fan, deep fan.
Listener of the pod, tolerant listener.
Sorry. Let's get political. I was wondering, what do you think is the biggest problem with politics currently? And if you were in politics, what would you personally change right now?
Okay.
Let's
get
political.
I wanna get political. Let me see your poli-sci.
By the way, YouTube gets real pissed off when you guys ask questions like this. Like, why do you make them get so fucking serious? Like, they get real upset.
Drag queens
so they're
in
gonna drag
politics.
you on this. But tell us about politics. What do you guys think? And
I
what's
think
the biggest problem in
It's
politics?
strange how people over 60 can't get jobs, yet they're all in power and telling us what to do. And they're all old white men, and that swamp needs to be drained. We need some new blood in there. We need people that aren't associated with oil. Yeah, all the things that everybody knows. The electoral college needs to go. Like, do we actually have the power or do we not? Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, those are just things. Hopefully they'll happen in our lifetimes, and I think they can if we were like active enough and like all those guys die.
Absolutely, I think it can happen. We just nominated our first Black Supreme Court justice.
Yes.
I truly
Confirmed.
believe that this confirmed,
Yes.
honey.
Justice
Yes.
Jackson.
Confirmed.
Absolutely.
For me, personally, in general, the gap between the poor and the rich is fucked. And it's the biggest problem. And there are so many more people who aren't fucking billionaires than there are billionaires, but the billionaires are fucking all in control. So, like, that's the biggest thing. It all fucking goes back to that. So, fucking tax the fucking billionaires and fucking feed everyone and house everyone.
And free healthcare.
No shit.
Yes.
That's the fucking big problem for me. I know you didn't ask me, but I'm going to tell you.
I have a question right here for you, ladies.
First of all, I'm a very proud subscriber of Mom Plus.
Yes, Plus.
Ooh, Plus doll.
And I would love a Plus episode of Alaska chewing in my ear because I love it.
Okay.
And number 2, is there anything that you've ever edited out of the pod that you're like, no, we could have said that? And if so, what is it?
It wasn't us. It was the guest, and one of
The way Alaska just moved right now, I was like, really? Are you gonna tell?
one
her?
of our a guest on our show actually agreed with RuPaul when RuPaul was saying that she didn't want trans girls on the show. And yeah, remember? And the girl. Period.
So this is the thing. People will start looking up the podcast, and they're gonna be like, "We're gonna figure this shit out."
Well, we cut it, so she may not have ever been on it. So there you go. But it was one of our sisters who was actually trans, and we were just like, "What?"
Okay,
And
do
we
your
cut it.
magic, Roscoe's. Get up.
No, you
start
won't
looking
fi-
at the episodes.
Who is that? No, you cut. It's cut. We
Oh, you
literally-
didn't even air the
He
episode
asked her,
at all.
Has anything been cut? And we cut it.
Oh, okay. I thought you cut that part of
No,
her saying
bitch
that.
got cut.
The whole episode. Oh shit. Okay. Ready?
Hi, my question is for Alaska. So if you didn't win All Stars, who do you think was more deserving, Katya or Detox?
Oh, probably Katya. I mean, but I won the most things, so I should have won.
Anybody else?
I'm back here in the corner. I have a question over here for you
Sydney.
guys.
Yes.
Okay, so last week, Alaska, you were saying that you and Detox were talking about roasts you didn't get to for RuPaul. I want to hear them.
No! We wouldn't say them on TV, and we wouldn't say them on YouTube.
They were so good.
No, it was just cheap. It was just cheap, dumb fucking drag queen joke.
Is there one that maybe you want to share? Or just one.
I don't.
Come on, Willam.
Have you
Just
ever
one.
been canceled? It's kind of exhilarating for a minute or two.
See, do it.
And then after that, you just worry and you get the shits. I mean, try it. Tell them.
Just subscribe to Mom Plus. We won't tell you there either. Just do it. Just subscribe to it.
All right, we have one over here.
Hi. Sorry. This is directed more towards Willam. Back in 2016, in the Tumblr days, you reblogged a video of me and my ex having sex. He was wearing your limited edition American Apparel t-shirt, and then you wrote an entire beatdown on Tumblr about it. And I just wanted to say that you reblogging that truly changed my life. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have met my best friend. I wouldn't live in Chicago. I went from 300 followers to 9,000 overnight. And I've been meaning to
Where's
write-
my cut, bitch?
Where's mine? I never got anything out of it besides followers.
I saw what you got out of it and what you got into it.
Roscoe's, do your thing. Find the video.
Find it.
I
Pull it up
remember
on
that
Tumblr.
video.
She probably has it saved, knowing her ass.
I remember it.
Do your thing,
It was
Roscoe.
good.
I have a question here for you, ladies.
Hello. First of all, Alaska, I love the Jinx pin. Representing. Love to see it. What does she have anything to say? No.
She talked last week.
I love the Drag Queen of the Year pageant. I was at the first one, watched the second one, and I'm so excited to be there for the third one. Unless I'm hallucinating, making things up, it was a while ago. The first one, I believe, was filmed. Yeah, are we gonna see that footage at any time, or is it in the vault?
This is the thing. You always think it's a great idea to hire a camera crew at great expense, and you're like, this is all gold. Everyone with Netflix will want this. It's gonna be a bidding war. And then you do that, and then you have like all this footage, and then you're like, well, someone has to make a movie out of it. Then a year passes, then it's like, well, it's not current anymore, but it's not long enough time. So it will come out because it is really fucking good footage, but we have to wait until at least 5 years. So it's like the 5-year reunion, or 10 years.
Or until we can show Sharon on TV again. Because she was so wasted and it was really funny. Yeah, I was there too, but I was high.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember being there?
Yeah, me and Gia were doing K. It was peer pressure.
We have a question.
My scores
over
were
here.
legible. Some people say they weren't.
I just want to. My name's Jake. I'm a big fan of both of y'all. What's your favorite brand of poppers?
Double Scorpio, baby.
Yeah.
2 hits and anything fits.
I cannot.
Yeah.
Is there any
Half of
other
these people are
questions?
like, oh, we still use Rush, bitch.
I love the look of Rush.
The yellow.
The red and yellow.
Red
right?
and yellow, iconic packaging.
I don't like the double Scorpio. They come in like real crazy flavors and shit.
What?
Pomegranate.
Cotton candy.
Really?
I'm like, yeah.
I don't know about these
Not with
things.
the lube, girl.
I just heard. Do we have? Do we have any other? Do we have any other? We have a question right over here, sir. Would you like to stand up, please? Pardon my reach.
Hi. I wanted to ask you if you could put anyone in the whole world in drag, who would you put and why?
Oh, in drag? Vladimir Putin. Because it would change her life and she'd like settle down.
I love that it's like it would change her life.
Catalina Onion, that's her name.
I love that.
What about you, Willam? Who would you put in drag?
Jason Momoa.
Oh.
It'd be a big old
Would
bird
you
lady.
even get to the end? Like, I feel like.
Well, I just know I could use her frontal leave out.
Yeah, good
And
hair.
I don't know. Yeah, who doesn't want to be in a room with Jason Momoa? I saw him once, and he waved from the window to me and Anthony, and we both turned into like complete bottoms, not even verse bottoms. It was that. Yeah, Jason Momoa for sure.
Let's see. We have a question here. It's just getting really hard to get to this person. Excuse me.
Alaska, you're my bitch, you know it. But Katya says she hated your blue makeup and paint and the reads you wrote you. Would you do it again?
Fuck yeah. No, it was the wrong type of paint. It was like falling off. It was very horrible. Thank God they edited me nicely that day. No, but I would do it again just to make Katya mad.
All right, we have time for like 2 more.
Okay, I'm gonna call back here.
Couple more. Do we have over here? You have one over there?
I do. Hi.
Hello. My question is girth or length?
Girth or length is the question. Wow.
Who asked one more time? What you got? What are you offering? Girth or length? Girth or length?
Deep or wide?
Girth. It's more of a challenge.
I think it's just about like proportionizing.
I cannot. Okay. I have a question over here.
Hi, dolls. A classic question. A marry, fuck, kill. Lady Camden, Bosco, and Willow Pill.
I'm already married.
We have to hypothetically say we want to murder one of these women. That is so grotesque.
Yeah. I don't know, and it's boring to watch me think. So I'm sorry, I can't do better. But like, I don't want to kill any of them. I don't like all their outfits, but they don't deserve to die.
I would marry Bosco because I'm just in love with her. Like, I'm obsessed with her. I'm doing a number that's dedicated to her tonight later because I'm just, like, fixated. Like, I just can't, like, her ass in a thong.
Bosco! Bosco! Do you have a question? Did you have one over there or no? Did you, Batty?
So all the queens now use Voss events as management. What's going on? I know Cornbread now, I don't think she's repped now by them, or do you know what the tea is with...
You seem to know.
I mean, because I follow you guys. But you have more tea, and I get my tea from you. So do you know what it's like how involved they are? Like, it seems like very controlled, like, but... Is it okay? Is it good?
No. Like, obviously, girls don't want to be repped by somebody else that has 28 other drag queens.
No shit.
As a manager, like, you want to believe in your clients and be vested in their career. So when you have 28 to 30, 40 girls, and then, oh, there's a drag queen role on a TV show, let me submit them all. You don't care as long as someone gets it. And it's in the clause. But every reality show, American Idol, like all these shows, they have management clauses built in. 19 Entertainment got all the AI people, you know? And every reality show did that. Project Runway, if you took the prize money, you had to give them part of your earnings for the next decade. That's why Jay McCarroll, the first guy from Project Runway, didn't accept the prize. And he went back to teaching in Philly. It's one of those things that World of Wonder has finally caught up with. Are they doing a good job with it? No. But you'll see when girls start leaving Voss because it's already happening. Yeah. So it's one of those things where telling someone what they have to do is never a good idea, I don't think, because they're going to want to do the opposite. And I don't think all of those girls are going to get all their opportunities through a manager. It's going to come from their own hard work, too. And World of Wonder saying, oh, we get a part of that automatically now, is kind of bogus, I think. And it's not very, like, in line with fair trade or business practices or legal in California labor court. But it's going to take a girl challenging the contract to actually make that clear to them, because they're just going to keep trying it until a bitch says something.
And if there's anyone that knows about challenging,
it's her.
It's Willam. We got another question for you right over here.
Hey, Alaska. I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania. I guess hi, Corey, too. Hometown heroes. My question's for Willam. It's kind of related to the poppers question. I have some. Will you slap me?
You want to play popper slap? Let's do it. Yeah, let's play popper slap. Come on.
Are we really doing this?
I mean,
I don't know. How does it go?
I do it at every game.
We could.
We'll do popper slap and then
Let
we're
me
done.
do one question because she did one. So let's do this last question and then we'll get you humiliated. Okay, hold on.
First of all, I'm obsessed with you both, but I wanted to know, when you're on the season, do you kind of know who's going to be the villain, or is it all up to the editing?
I feel like nowadays people are way more savvy, and like you can tell, and you're like, oh, that's villainish behavior. Oh, I know how that's gonna be. But like, I don't know, a while ago, like our original season, no, we were just like doing it. We were just like, this is what is going on. Roxy was like, my favorite part was when you were in the bottom two.
Okay, I'm ready for
So
this
on
popper
this
slap.
note, we're going to humiliate this gentleman right over here with his
Oh my
poppers.
gosh. Poppers slap
So,
is a game where
I
you
don't
do a hit
know.
of poppers and then get slapped.
Okay, so.
Oh, let me move the fuck out the way. She get tangled in my ponytail or something.
Huh?
This is like the Oscars all over again. Okay.
Oh, wait, she does
Wait,
it?
she does the poppers? I thought he
Oh,
did.
wait,
Oh,
he
you're
does-
doing them too. Oh, you
you
smack
smack
each
each
other.
other?
Work. Give it up for the gentleman.
That's sweet.
What was your name, sir?
Brennan, he's
Brent-
high.
Brennan.
He was here last week,
Yes.
stoned out of his fucking gourd.
Yeah.
The poppers just hit!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a good...
Go subscribe to my channel, please.
Did you guys have a good time tonight?
Yeah!
Please make some noise for Miss Alaska Thunderfuck.
And give it up for Willam!